Greetings everyone, it's IT2. Today we're going to be going ad-free, no ads today. I don't know if anybody even watches my ads or if you have an ad blocker. I hope you do. If you're smart, you should have an ad blocker. Matter of fact, I might just turn off ads on all my videos from henceforth going forward because I don't get paid by YouTube ever. So why do I have ads? I've never gotten a check. Like once a year, maybe 2 years, I get a $100 check. Like, it's not worth having ads for that. And today I'm going to be looking at some other people's videos, so I might get flagged for copyright or something. I'm going to be commenting on it, which is totally fair. Fair use, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter if you say that. It's still fucking, you know, I just said fuck in the first minute, so now I can't monetize it anyway. So, there's some videos that we've been talking about on my Discord. People have been posting back and forth. There's some interesting stuff going on out there. The first one, it's just kind of, there's a whole market for people that make stuff about fall and autumn, Halloween. Let's just have a look. Coziest fall day, apple picking, cozy fall haul. This is about a username Darling Desi. It's very quaint. So what's a Scooby Doo? So that's copyright on her. Right. Look at all these, it's very, like, Dexter intro. Focused, like, close up, what's going on, camera angles, music in the background, just making some pastries, and she's getting her, like, even her hair is orange, like Halloween colored, and her fingernails have been, everything's like a light shade of tan or brown. Very strange.
Oh, good. This is my extra strength magic potion. It's actually apple cider, but I like the idea. One is from Anthropology. It has little mushrooms on it, but then on the other side it has a squirrel.
Oh, squirrel!
All the details up at the top. There's these.
She gets a new mug every autumn. I bet she gets a mug every day. She got all these like
This cover, it's so atomic.
I feel like she has a lot of subscription boxes.
Cover than a cat, a book.
So she does her like a book. She does her coffee mugs,
and all of the fall.
And then I think she does like some clothing stuff. Gets into some makeup. Oh, this is like an ad for some makeup stuff. And then she goes to like Trader Joe's.
Smell the fresh apples.
She goes apple picking.
They smell.
Buying chocolates. Now she's at Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
She gets a bunch of pumpkins. What's the price on that? So she brings a bunch of pumpkins home. She's making like a pumpkin garden in her living room. A pumpkin patch. And then she gets these like witch's broom thing. Look at all this. This is a person. Like right now, there is so much trash going on in the world. The economy sucks. The politics sucks. Everybody's becoming transgender and gay. Just a lot of stuff going on. There's war, Ukraine, and this woman apparently lives in freaking Vermont or somewhere because they live in another world, and she's wealthy beyond measure. People that are rich can just tune all the other problems out and just forget it exists. She even has like a candle that it was a Stars Hollow brand candle from the fictional town in Gilmore Girls. She lives in a fictional world. This is not reality. I mean, it does look like she set some of it up. Like the TV has like a castle with pumpkins on it. I feel like she did that on purpose and she like decorated it. But like she's spending her whole day decorating. Where's the yeah, look at this. This little stick with some baby pumpkins on it is $8. So, and she's got a bunch of just sticks she went out and gathered. That she spent her day gathering sticks when she wasn't apple picking or buying chocolate. I mean, it's an interesting vlog, I guess. If you're trying to make content, maybe it's worth the expense. I feel like she just does this on her own. Like, if YouTube didn't exist, she would still be doing this. She bought twine so she could... Some of the flowers she probably actually went and got out of the mountain. Yeah, there we go. Forged these flowers on the mountains. But a lot of that was bought at fucking Trader Joe's or somewhere for a premium. You see garbage like this in the stores, and you're like, who's buying this? And this is the type of person who's buying this. She's got her Fritz or Astaire music going on in the background or whatever it is. Yep, so she's got more decorations. She must have, like, servants that constantly clean her house, because how would you keep a house that clean if you're out gallivanting around all day? Look at, she's picking leaves. There's one scene. Let me look at this other video. She's got another one called The Perfect Spooky Day. And this one, it's more of a Halloween theme. Oh my god. Who's filming her? She's got a friend helping her do this. Her hair is so orange. Everything. Brown. Orange. I bet she's never used the same mug in 2 different videos. Look at this. Look at this. She's setting up camera shots to run through, like the Survivor Man did. Different houses. She's like setting a camera up across the street, running there to like walk by the camera, going back, picking up the camera, taking it to another house. This is very strange.
A good classic ghost story.
She went to the bookstore.
I saw some.
I bet she's paying full premium prices for brand new books. Never bought a used book in her. Yeah, look at those. They're all like brand new, crisp out of Barnes and Noble. And look at this leather case. That looks like it's brand spanking new and it comes from a vintage kind of a store or something that makes stuff that looks vintage. Like some kind of specially tailored leatherworker's shop, not like a box store or anything. Oh, there's a bit of a nip. A blustery nip. You got a blustery nip. I'm sure she's a nice person, but it's just like the privilege is just dripping off of her. I'm not even an SJW that cares about privilege, but oh my god, this is another level. She probably has her own island that she takes children to, like Jeffrey Epstein. You can either go 2 ways when you get this kind of wealth. You become someone like this, or you become Jeffrey Epstein. What in the fuck? Alright, so that's enough of that one. Now let's go in a completely different direction. Another video that we've been talking about on the channel. Is this guy, Will Blunderfield.
Because fear in the present moment is fear. Fear in the past is shame. Fear in the future.
This guy is a sexual kung fu teacher.
Dude's nuts. You're sending good vibrations, good chi spiraling.
This is a perfect fall day for him.
Oh yeah, baby! They're your batteries. So when you focus on your testicles, you're literally charging your batteries. And of course, you're probably the first guy in your family lineage who's doing shit like this, at least for hundreds of years. So of course the shame's gonna come up. 3 deep breaths through the mouth. Palm chakra into your ball sack. Yeah. And we take 3 deep breaths through the mouth.
So he's got these dudes.
The easiest way to really come into
they stand around naked and like tug on each other's dicks.
Okay grip, and you just pull it down. The penis and the tongue are the uttermost extensions of the heart. In classical Chinese medicine, you're just like
Shivambu.
I thought this was a joke when I first saw it. Apparently this is real. He believes like the penis's size is on average smaller than it's ever been, and he's trying to get people to have bigger dicks and to milk your dick with coconut oil, and like instead of like masturbating, like you just hold it in and you redirect the energy up into your body and make you stronger or something, make your dick bigger somehow, get your nuts swole. That's this whole thing he's got going on.
Parasympathetic state of being.
Is he drinking his own piss? He's one of those piss drinkers too.
But anyway, so this is Shivambu.
Yeah. How did you make that Shivambu?
Good.
Yeah, because you didn't jack off for a week and you pissed out crazy piss and you're drinking it.
Off, and I'm in Facebook jail now for 30 days. Plus, I talk about medical freedom, so it's like a double whammy for me.
Oh my god. The wild naked man denies the existence of viruses.
I've chatted
He's
with,
anti-vax?
actually, I'd say every dude is worried about
them and come into your body instead, and she'll probably be more wet because of it, because women like to be ravished.
Okay, so this is a whole different direction. He's got this philosophy on penis size and ball size. Now, what I really wanted to talk about was this girl, Pearl, that we've all been fascinated with. She is like a MGTOW, red pill girl. If you don't know what that is, MGTOW is men going their own way. Basically, this movement for like men's rights advocates, MRAs, and all this stuff. And usually, you don't have women that become that, but she has seen the light, and she has become a red pill female that knows that men are not wanting to date women anymore. They're giving up on women. They're not getting married at better and higher rates. Women are usually the ones that are divorcing men first. So she has this whole chart here about why dating is ruined, and it starts in like the 1960s when the birth control pill came out. Led to the women becoming more promiscuous, so you have hoes. And back before then, it's kind of like DNA genetically wired into men that you want women that haven't been ran through or have a big body count is what they call it, like if they slept with a lot of people, because genetically you can't ensure that a child is yours, and that's the biggest thing for a guy, is to not have wasted his time and resources on somebody else's kid when you find out later. So back before the 60s, people would always look for men who were protectors, providers, loyal, good guys. And now they don't look for that because they can just sleep with anybody they want, so they go for like the Chads and the Tyrones, the not nice guys, which ends up leading to baby mamas. They want a guy with 6 foot tall, 6-figure income, and 6-inch dick. And basically, since guys are not as picky as women, guys will date women below their standing or whatever, like not on their level. And then you also end up with no-fault divorce came into it, so that women could leave anytime they wanted for any reason they wanted. And then you would have these simps that would kind of, even though the women can't, once they get broken up by their Chads and Tyrones, you get these simps that are lifting them back up, and you got the government incentivizing them to leave the relationships because they pay for you to leave with all these like perks and things from like divorce. So then she goes to this part and explains that social media has become the worst thing because of Instagram and stuff. A girl that's like a 6, through Instagram and social media, she could date guys that are 9s and 10s. But if you're a 9 or a 10 and a guy, you're not going to marry a 6. So they don't stay with him. They just get them pregnant and then leave. And then the girl that's a 6, she's getting all these likes and things from athletes, entertainers, and actors. So she's thinking that she's like a 9 or a 10 when she's just a 6. So the average Joe over here, that's like maybe a 6.5, he's even like higher than her. They get married and then she leaves because she thinks she's a 9 or a 10. So that's why 70 to 80% of people that leave relationships are women. And that's why you have a lot of incels now too, because all these women, they're all sleeping with the same dudes. And the guys that are like 6 or 7s or 5s or whatever, they're not getting any women. They're not getting, even if they do get married, they get divorced pretty soon after. And it's like, there's no reason to get into it. That's why men are not getting into relationships at all. I mean, the math works out to me. I think it makes sense. I don't know what you guys think about that, but yeah, what do you guys think about the whole MGTOW thing?